All right, so in this video, we are going to be setting up our domain within GoHighLevel, showing you how to add a domain, as well as how to do this with Cloudflare and set it up so you have a www dot redirect, or whether it redirects to the www dot or to the blank domain from the www dot. All right, so what that basically means, for example, we have our stridedemo.com domain. Let's say, for example, someone searched this up and put in stridedemo.com. We want that to go to our website, of course. But say, for example, someone also put www.stridedemo.com. We want that to go to the domain as well. So you're going to have to choose whether you want your domain to, for example, if I go to executive.stride.com, as it's loading here, you'll see it's just executivestride.com. But if I type in www.executivestride.com, it still automatically redirects to just executivestride.com. Okay. So the way you do this is if we go into GoHighLevel here, we go to settings, we go to domains. We're going to add our domain. What is this? Add record manually. Okay, so we are going to go paste our domain here. So, I also want to add www.stride. This is interesting. This is something that may be new. Let's see how it works. Just setting up your domain. So they actually just updated this. So we'll see if we do have to do this page rule still. This is actually new. Yep, so it's going to find our provider, which is Cloudflare. Find out what records will be added. Okay. I don't know if we need to do that ourselves. Let's see, authorize manually. Okay, so it's going to open our Cloudflare automatically. So this is actually a completely new feature they just upgraded, and this is my first time actually doing it. Authorize DNS records from lead connector. So of course we're going to authorize these. And this makes it a lot easier. This is why I love GHL, is because they're always coming up with new, creative features that just make your life a lot easier. The DNS update. Okay, so it's linked. Now, it added both of them. I don't know if we need both of them. So let me just show you. So I think we still will probably have to do the page rule, and I'll show you that in just a second. But to connect the domain, you can add like unlimited domains, but to connect the domain, you can either go here, click edit. You can set your default page, and then set your default 404 page, which is pretty cool. This is our robots.txt code. If you need that, that's more for search engines for crawling the site. You can also go to your site, your website, or your funnel, whatever you want. Go into whatever funnel you want to add. For example, here, and then go to settings, and then select a domain here, or it's going to say you can add the domain here, and then we'll take you to the domain side, right? So you have a few different ways. Let's go ahead and pick this. Click save. All right, so now if we go to stridedemo.com, it should bring us to that page of the funnel. May take a little bit. Nope, there we go. So I brought us to the page. Let's try www dot. Now, if this doesn't work, then we're going to have to add the page rule, which is not a big deal. Okay, so it didn't work. So we're going to go ahead and delete this. So I don't know why it actually gives you the option to add the www as well. I mean, I don't know if there is a way that they have so you don't have to do the page rule yet, or if they're planning on adding that. We'll see in the future. As of now, the surefire way that you can do it is you go over to your Cloudflare, you go over to rules. You know what? It could be because I don't know if you may only have to do this with Cloudflare. If you're using it not with Cloudflare, then it may be useful to add both of those within GHL. But like I said, I recommend Cloudflare is just better. So you would go to your Cloudflare, you would go to rules, page rules, and then create page rule. And this is what you're going to do. I always just copy it from one of my domains that they have this in the GHL Help Center. They have a video on this, so that's what I did. I just watched it, and you're basically just creating. So I'll show you in a second. So we're gonna do a forwarding URL. So forwarding URL here. It is going to be a 301 permanent redirect, and the entered destination is right here. And I'm just gonna switch this out instead of my executive stride domain. And what this basically is, it's saying, so the URL is https://www.com, www.stridedemo.com / this little asterisk sign. And so that's basically saying anything with www.stridedemo.com / anything with that / and then it can have any slug after it, as long if it has a www in front of it. It's going to forward URL and redirect to the stridedemo.com, and then this money sign in one basically means it's going to keep that same slug. So that means even if I went to www.stridedemo.com / about, it would take me to stridedemo.com / about. All right, so you're gonna save and deploy that page rule. And if that doesn't make sense, don't worry, just add this page rule. That's what it's gonna do. It's gonna just make it so everything works for you. Very simple. So now if I go back here, stridedemo.com, may take a bit. Sometimes it takes a bit for the page rule to load. You can see I just opened incognito, and stridedemo.com. Okay, let's do www dot. Not yet. Just make sure I got it correct. Okay. Wait, there may be one more thing I have to do. Let me just double check. No, it should be good. Should be. Oh, it's this right here. We're gonna have to remove this www. It's when there we go. So now it should perfectly work. So just make sure you're not having a DNS record pointing to GHL for the www when you're doing this. That could always be an issue. I remember troubleshooting that a few times. So once that's done, let me see. Control C. Here. I think it should just be propagating now. Sometimes it takes a bit long. Got that. Our page rule. Let's see here. Let me check one more time. If it doesn't work now, I'm just gonna pause it until it does. Yeah, I'm gonna pause it and come back when it's worked. Maybe I have to troubleshoot a few more things and I'll let you guys know. Just wait. All right, so now I figured out. All right, so all you must have is the page rule that I showed you, and then yes, you do want to have the DNS 1A pointing towards you know, the GHL IP address, and then whatever you want the redirected. Say, for example, right now I'm doing www redirecting to the root domain instead of the root domain redirecting to www. So the www has a CNAME record pointing to flash.funnels.msgsndr.com, and it's going to be proxied. This one's not going to be proxied. This one's going to be proxied. And GHL should do this automatically, I believe. If not, then add it in. The only thing is, right, it will, at least for me, it takes a bit of time to propagate. I just pulled it up on my phone and it was working. So if I put www.stridedemo.com, it goes to stridedemo.com, the root domain. But on the computer, it's still propagating. I tried incognito window. I even tried a different browser. So it's just a matter of time before it propagates. If you have any other issues, though, I'm going to leave a link to the official GoHighLevel support document right here of how to redirect high-level domains, www to non-www for GoDaddy, Namecheap, Cloudflare, etc. There's a video here for all of them and an in-depth description document right here. All right, so this should answer all your questions and help you get set up. And if you have any other questions after all this and you're still really struggling, which you shouldn't be, you pretty much have all this stuff right here, then of course you can always reach out. Good luck on this, and I will see you in the next video.